Get ready to match the stars. Bill Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Debralee Scott, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rayburn.
Hi, Johnny. How are they? They're okay. How are you? Are you okay? Well, I'm okay. You're I got that. They're okay here, too. I greet you one and all, and I'm delighted to see all of you. This guy, he travels all over the country. You got fans all over, haven't you? What, you do concerts, right? Mm-hmm. And where are some of the places you're going to play soon?
You going to really allow me to say that?
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
How about tonight in,
Now, wait a minute. All right, tonight. Do you know what date this is?
Do you?
No, I don't. Johnny Olson will tell
I
us.
can tell you right now.
Oh, you got it written down there, you
Happens
rest.
to be the 19th of November.
19th of November. Where are you
Tomorrow's
playing?
my birthday.
Hi, congratulations. I didn't think you'd make it.
Please tell me where you're going to work.
Where are you going to be tonight? 19th of November.
I'm going to catch a quick plane and go to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
No kidding.
Going to go from there to Dyersville, Iowa tomorrow and to Rochester, Minnesota Sunday. You want to go?
No
Sounds like an
thanks.
exciting life.
That jet lag catches up with me, and that's very difficult. Well, I know your fans will look forward to seeing you there, Bill. Now let's say hello to Ed Sullivan and Trisha Wilcox over here. All right, Ed.
Oh, just fine.
Ed is our current champion. He's won $2,850. What do you do with that money, Ed?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, not right now.
He has a Lucky Charm piece here. That's,
Bermuda.
it's a Bermuda coin, is it?
Right.
I asked him what he's doing with that. He says it keeps him from pulling his beard out. All right, that's it. Do you have a talisman with you?
No,
You don't?
nothing.
Richard will be your talisman.
My
Okay?
pleasure, dear.
Your
Thank
good
you.
luck symbol over there. She's done very well. She's matched all 6 celebrities. Now, when we get back from this commercial, you must match all 5 to achieve a tie and stay in the game. If you don't do that, Trisha will be the new champ. We'll see how this turns out in a moment or so, but first this. Here we go. Push this button, reveal the final question in our second and final round there. Ed, you got to match all 5 remaining celebrities. Everybody but Debralee, Mary Hartman plays on this one, okay? Here we go. In the torture chamber, one guard said to the other guard, he says, "That prisoner we're torturing sure is nice. He just told me he hopes his blanking doesn't disturb us." You want? Well, you just play a little game for me. Here, go ahead. Write me a little answer there, and I'll see what I. That prisoner we're torturing sure is nice. He just told me he hopes his blanking doesn't disturb us.
They've had some good questions this week, haven't they?
Oh yes,
They've
very
been
good one.
terrific.
All right, put it in the slot there, Charles. And away we go over here to Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan. In the torture chamber, one guard said to the other, "That prisoner we're torturing sure is nice. He just told me he hopes his blanking doesn't disturb us."
Screaming.
Screaming is a good one. Okay. There are a couple of good possibilities here. He said screaming, he's got to match everybody to stay in the game. Bill, what'd you say?
I said something a minute ago that bothers me. I didn't mean to ask you. It sounded kind of bad when I said, "Do you know what day it is?" That was kind of dumb, and I want to apologize. I didn't mean it.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, listen, I'm a very thick-skinned fellow. You can't hurt me.
Also, he doesn't know what time it is.
That's right. I don't know what time it is.
I've been hanging around all this crap too long.
What?
I said yelling. Is that close enough?
Yelling?
Screaming?
Yes. There's one for him. Score 6 or 2. What do you say?
Isn't he sweet? He said it to me at the commercial. I said, "Listen, if that's the worst he ever hears, is he ahead of the game with this group?" And I said, "Quit hanging around Yankees, hon, and start screaming."
Screaming. Ball is now 6 to 3. Hello, Charles.
fighting now.
Heavens to Betsy. So now the score is 6-4. You must match Richard and Fannie to stay in the game. That guard sure is. He just told me he hopes his blanking doesn't disturb us. He's screaming. What do you say to that?
They tape Dinah Shore here, don't they? Next to us.
Next door, yes.
Is Tarzan visiting today?
Yes.
I just heard it.
You just heard
Terrible
that?
noise. What was it?
That was Tarzan taping with Dinah Shore.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now, Fannie, we're going to find out if we have a tie or a win.
Well, you know, I always thought they tortured people to death, and I said dying.
Dying, so that means Trisha Wilcox wins the game. Congratulations. Here you are. Hang around there on the adhesive tape, and we'll get back to you in a moment or so. How do you feel? Don't go away now, Trisha. Just hang around there. Ed, you're going to leave here with $2,850 and
Right,
best
great.
wishes.
Thank you.
There goes Ed Sullivan. So long, old man. Trisha's kind of excited because she's just won her first game. She's only got $100, but she could win over $5,000 here now. Shall we begin? Can't even talk. Poor girl. Listen, Trisha, we have polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank pot. Now, the answer they gave most frequently, their most popular answer, will get you a total of $500 if you match it. If you match their second most popular answer, you get $250, and then the third one gets you $100. And you can get some help from our celebrities. So you can choose them here one at a time.
Richard?
What do you say, Richard?
Stew pot.
Stew pot. There's one.
Brett, I have a good one.
Yeah.
Do you smoke pot? No, that's not
No.
it. No, jackpot.
Jackpot.
Isn't that
Jackpot's good. One more.
Fannie.
Fannie?
Yes.
Now, the third position is very difficult because the good answers are usually taken up by that time. But Fannie, you have such a fertile, creative mind. I'm sure you're going to come up with something. And there it
The other
is.
side, hon. It just came to me. I don't know how. What about crackpot?
You just thought of that? Isn't that terrific? She just thought of that.
I'm amazed.
You don't believe that, do you? Now you got stew pot, crackpot, and jackpot, Trisha. You can choose one of those. You may reject them and give us one of your own.
Jackpot.
You want jackpot? Okay. We're going to find out if jackpot is up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom as we usually do and reveal the $100 response. Crackpot.
No, that's a terrific.
Well, those are those things they put pickles and...
No, it's a
What's that?
slow
slow.
Oh, it's a slow cooking
Yeah.
thing. Oh, yeah. I hate that
I
stuff. I wouldn't eat out of that thing, and I bet that. What are we looking for? We learn a jackpot is what we want for this little lady. Let's see if it's under the $250 number. Flower pot. Holy mackerel. None of the answers the celebrities are giving you have coming up.
Jackpot will be there. I just know it.
You think it's going to be there?
Brett was
Pull
right.
for it.
Brett was right.
He'll be
All right.
there.
Here we go. Slide it, Earl. Very good. Congratulations. Now you got $600. $600, and you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Now, to collect, you've got to match one of them exactly, and you have to choose one now.
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you get ready to
I
write?
gave you stew pot.
Yes,
Naturally,
stew pot works so well for you. Stand on the tape and face me. All right, here we go. It's worth $5,000. Now, get your ESP going over to Richard. Both of you get your thoughts on the same wavelength. Here it is. Lawn blank. Lawn blank. L-A-W-N blank. Well, he made up his mind very quickly, Trisha. Now we ask you to make up your mind. Give us an answer that will match his, and you can get the $5,000.
Mower.
Mower. Lawn mower. Well, Richard is looking askance.
Well, there were two, and I just had to make my mind up about it. Lawn party.
Lawn party.
Lawn mower.
Mower gets the money! Congratulations! Here she is. Who's out there rooting for you?
A whole bunch of people. My grandmother, my aunt, my mom, and my dad, and my boyfriend. Oh, I got the whole world.
Your boyfriend? Everybody's out there. Well,
You got a boyfriend?
yes. You didn't tell us about that.
Boy, I would put Lauren Green if I'd known.
Trisha, you got $5,600. In a little bit, you're going to meet another player. But right now, we want to do a little business with America. Now, would you all give a brisk round of applause, please, to our new player, Shelly Ross. Hello, Shelly. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Where are you from, Shelly?
I'm from North Hollywood, California.
North Hollywood.
Yes, sir. And I'm a recent graduate of UCLA.
Yeah.
And presently a flight attendant trainee for a major American airline.
And do you type or take shorthand?
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't either, you see. That's two. She doesn't either. You don't type or take shorthand. Dawson was looking for someone who doesn't type and who doesn't take shorthand.
I was betrayed by Trisha here.
Yes, that's right. She brought her boyfriend. Yes.
Now she's won money.
Was it her boyfriend who sent you the flower? Consolation.
That's amazing. I planted carrots.
May I say something?
Yes.
To you, Rayburn?
Debbie, good.
Everyone got flowers except the two country and western stars.
That's right.
You know why? Because you there, man, over there, you are sissified.
Do I have a right?
You have a right to respond.
Time?
Equal time, yes.
Doesn't make you a bad person.
Shelly, shall we get on with it, my dear? Okay. Anything else you want to tell us?
No, sir.
All right. You may have A or B, Shelly.
B, please.
B it is. Here we go. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said to the doctor, he says, Doc, I want to tell you something. I'm getting married again. So before I go on my honeymoon, just to be safe, you better give me a blank.
Just a dash of Marlon Brando in that. Mr. Periwinkle's
What is it?
Oh, you didn't hear it?
Yes.
I'll be right over.
What? Could you read it? Oh.
Yes, I'm going to read it for the little girl there. I'll get there, honey. I'll go fast. Here now. Doc, I'm getting married again, so before I go on my honeymoon, just to be safe, you better give me a blank. Don't say it now. Ready? Nobody's ready except Richard.
Oh, look. You are sissified.
Now, don't. Stop that fight. Come on.
Oh.
Mr. Perry said to the doctor, Doc, I'm getting married again, so before I go on my honeymoon, just be safe, you better give me a blank. Good. Finish that.
Wait, what is so...
That's good. Terrific.
You're just saying that because you want me to hurry up.
You're finished, little girl?
Yeah,
All right. Just want to smell your rose. Very fragrant.
Speaking to the ferns.
Remember that routine? Talking to the fish rod?
That's right. It was Mickey Rooney, I think, and Bobby Van. When they did the
It was Mickey Rooney and...
I think Bobby...
No.
Well, Bobby Van worked with him.
Did he do it? Yeah.
They did a thing on Canada.
It was funny. Look at the moose, yeah. Talking to the fishing rod. That was a great old act. Well, we've done everything we can. Oh, now they're ready. Here we go, Shelly. 102-year-old Mr. Periwinkle said to the doctor, he says, Doc, I'm getting married again, so before I go on my honeymoon, just to be safe, you better give me a blank.
Checkup.
Checkup. Okay, physical examination is what she says. Checkup, physical, whatever that is. What do you say?
Well, that's part of it. I couldn't think of what kind of a shot. All I could think of was...
A shot.
A shot.
Okay, that's not a match. Brett?
I hate Charles.
Why? No, he's okay.
He wouldn't let me see his answer, so even if it's funny, I'm not going to laugh. I said a shot of B12.
Shot of B12. That's the energy-giving stuff. Come on.
I said, and you have to ask why.
Yes, all right.
I said a set of pacemakers.
Why, Charles?
One for the heart
Right.
and one for the bride.
Oh, heavens.
Funny.
I got the vapors there for a moment.
I'm
Right.
going back to the country western motif, the next question.
Don't harass Charles. Hello, Debralee, honey.
Hello.
Before I go on my honeymoon, just be safe. You better give me a
Well, I thought of what kind of a shot, Bill. Pep shot.
pep shot.
To be peppy, yes.
To be peppy. All right, Rich.
Mr. Periwinkle married Helen Pace, so he wanted a pacemaker. Had to be there. I guess.
That's right. Now, Fannie, you were there, weren't you?
Yes.
You
and
were one of the bridesmaids, weren't you?
Helen is much younger, and we all know Mr. Periwinkle. And so, right before he left on his honeymoon, he told his doctor, he said, "You better give me a kiss goodbye."
So there's the beginning of round one, and we'll see how it progresses after we see about this. Okay. Trisha, are you ready?
Ready.
Here is your first round question. It reads as follows. I have a little riddle for you. A little riddle.
A little riddle.
Why did the cannibal eat Dean Martin? And the answer? Because he likes his meat blanked.
Well, I get that.
Stop coughing!
It's the wrong answer.
Now leave him alone now. He's okay.
I can't think of the... I know the answer, but
Some sweet young lady in the audience brought these flowers to us. And they are really quite fragrant.
May I say something to you, Mr. Fragrant?
Yes.
I think you too are sissified.
You think I am sissified?
I prefer myself a simple wrist corsage. Camellias
Sir,
would
you've
be
gone too far. All right, let's go over here to Trisha Wilcox. Hello, Trisha Wilcox. I remember you well. Now, this little riddle. Why did the cannibal eat Dean Martin? The answer, because he likes his meat blanked.
Marinated.
Marinated. In alcohol. Okay. Marinata. Martin marinata in alcoholo. What do you say?
I can't spell marinated, so I just put S-T-U-D, stewed.
Stewed. He likes his meat stewed. That's pretty good, Bill. He's getting better.
yeah. Cody's hanging around with Yankees. He's going to be so hip.
Sing us
they
a
won't
song,
like it.
Bill. Not now.
I'll bring my guitar tomorrow. Me and Cowboy Charlie over here are going to sing.
Oh,
one
terrific.
Before the
Oh,
week
they're
is
closing
over.
the
Oh, yeah,
Well,
good.
the three of us, we have a trio.
There's already talk of an album, you know.
All right. What do you say?
Remember what I said about Charles and how rotten his answer was and all?
Yeah.
Well, we won't go into it now. We'll wait a while. I said boiled or stewed with vegetables.
Boiled or stewed with vegetables. And how did you respond to that?
Well, I went to a country school where we had a wonderful teacher. She taught me many wonderful things. One of which is, if a man is to wear flowers, wear them just very simply placed in the hair. And she taught me how to spell marinated.
Marinated. I get the point. Now, Debralee.
Yes.
The riddle. Why did the cannibal eat Dean Martin? The answer, because he likes his meat marinated.
Well, I said marinated.
You said that.
And I even spelled it right.
Yes, you did indeed. That's two for you.
Now, judges, what I have here is an English word for marinated. Means to be cooked in alcohol. Soused.
Souse.
Yeah, that's, I swear to you, that's what you do with venison in England.
You souse it. Really?
I wouldn't lie to you.
So they're thinking about
Thank
it.
you, truly.
Okay.
They bought it, huh? No, it's true.
It is true. I know. Yes. What are you looking at, Fannie?
Did they buy that, sweetheart?
They did. Yes.
Now, I want to talk to the judges. Now, in
Yeah.
Alabama, this is what we do. We...
So there we are at the end of round one. Scores 4-0. Favorite Trisha. Round two coming up later. But right now, this for you. Shall we, LRs?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
You will come back tomorrow.
I've got to
Yes.
I got to water my shirt, so let's get off.
Oh, all right. Gene Rayburn here, join us next time. Match Game 76. Goodbye.